Today I'm going to be speaking about Richard Masters' work, Threshold. Now, I selected this work as a subject for today's talk because it's markedly different from most of the other works that Masters has on display in the Three Americans exhibition. And that is because of the materials that he's actually used in this piece. So this is a graphite drawing that's done on a series of paper sample cards that were then pasted onto 3 pieces of foam core. So this is actually a triptych. Now, the differing materials in this work, Masters attributes to his father, who is also the subject of this drawing. Now, he said that his father had been in hospice and that he had been visiting with his fathers just in the hours leading up to his death. And Masters said that after his father died, he had a couple profound realizations. One was the idea of impermanence, right? The realization that as soon as we enter into this world, crossing, say, the first threshold, we are not only in a state of constant becoming, as we're constantly growing, constantly learning and changing, but that we're also in a state of decay, right? And we're always moving across this spectrum, out of the first threshold and towards the second one. So Masters says that this is the moment at which his father passed through the second threshold, as he passed away from this life into the unknown. And he said that this was really fitting because his father had taken the first photograph of him right after Masters, right, had been born and crossed through that first threshold. So this piece speaks to this idea of impermanence, but it also speaks to the second realization that Masters had after his father passed, which was this idea of using what you have, working with what you have, rather than going out trying to find, say, the best material for a work, or constantly being in pursuit of this ideal. Masters' father, who he describes as being a frugal and practical man, would always tell him, just use what you have. So Masters looked around his studio and he found foam core and he found a stack of paper sample cards, right? Much like you can go to a hardware store and get a book of paint samples, you can also go get books of paper samples. So Masters had these because he uses various types of paper for his works. So he thought, I could just use these. I already have everything I need for this drawing. So as he says, he took his dad's advice one last time and used what he had. So if you'd like to come and see Three Americans, you're welcome to any day, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 5, or Saturday from 12 to 5. And Three Americans will be on view until August 21st. And if you'd like to know more about Richard Masters specifically, I'm going to be speaking with him on April 8th at 6 p.m. over Zoom. So if you're interested in attending, registration is free. And you can find more information about that on our social media channels as well as our website. Thank you.